Albo and Dutton plan to throw money at first homeowners in the federal election.
We want to restore the dream of home ownership, which is why our 5-point plan is all about getting more houses built and getting more young people into those houses.
Today we're going to unpack Peter Dutton, the opposition's leader's housing policy for this election. Let's take a close look. So there's 3 key elements to his housing policy. So the first one is early access to your super. Second, first homeowners will be able to deduct mortgage repayments on new builds against their income tax. That's left the field, guys. Didn't see that one coming. And number 3 is a $5 billion infrastructure fund that will unlock 500,000 homes. So let's take a bit of a close look at each one of these. So the first one, early access to super. So first homeowners will be able to access up to $50,000 of their super to be able to buy their first home. Now, what we know at Teach Me About Property is deposit is the #1 barrier for first homeowners to get into the market. So we know if there's anything that the government does that puts money in people's pockets and enables them to have a deposit faster, you will see an increase of people buying properties, 150%. But what we also know is that policy is definitely going to have an inflationary effect, right? House prices will go up because of that policy. Facts, 100%. Right, the next one, first homeowner mortgage deduction for new builds. Now this one's interesting, guys, it's interesting. If you build a new home as a first homeowner, Peter Dutton is saying he will allow you to claim your mortgage repayments for the first 5 years against your income tax. So this one's income tested. So for singles, $175,000 income cap. For couples, $250,000. That's that. But if you look a bit closer at the numbers, it's also capped. You can only claim up to $650,000 in terms of your mortgage. So what does that mean from a numbers perspective? Well, the max that you'll be able to claim is $11,000 per annum for 5 years. That's $55,000 in tax deductions. That is huge, guys. And the third one is the infrastructure fund.
Now, this is the biggest spend in government since that bad Labor government. What we need to do is to make sure that we've got enough supply coming in. The first point of our plan is that we have $5 billion, which works with councils to release 500,000 blocks of land.
Dutton is saying $5 billion infrastructure fund, you get 500,000 houses. Sorry, bro. The math just don't add up. That don't work. Nobody is agreeing with those numbers. I cannot see how that's going to work. I mean, it's great. I like the initiative, but that is fantasy land. That is not going to work. Here's our perspective on this election cycle. This election cycle, Albo, Dutton, both agree that housing and housing affordability is a red hot topic during this election. So both of them want to be seen as the Prime Minister who's going to enable more Australians, especially young Australians, to buy their first home. So what are the impacts of this? I'm here to tell you, it doesn't matter who wins. It does not matter who wins the election from a property perspective. No matter who wins, prices are going up. Why? Because both of them are going to throw money at the first homeowner market. Both of them are going to drive the demand side. And when demand increases, prices increase too. So I guarantee you, in 2025, no matter who your government is, no matter who you choose to elect, property prices are going to increase. And that is the impact of the election cycle on this property cycle.